down past Birdie's house. It's just funny the kind of knickknacks you come across. So you like, hey, I got somewhere for that. I got an RC course. How is everybody doing today? The Ruckus Crawler here, aka the Rolling Stoner, and I tell you, it's been raining, it's been pouring, this old crawler has been boring, but the sun is out. The sun is out. The birds are chirping, the dogs are restless, and we got this crawler crawling. So yeah, welcome back everybody to the Ruckus Range. I ain't been doing no work on it yet since the last video. I've actually been gone. Went out of town for a 4-day motorcycle group ride and adventure. It was a freaking blast, I tell you what. But today is my downtime to relax and recuperate from that. And what better way to recoup both body and mind than getting out for a nice little crawl. So yeah, the ground is wet, but the rocks are dry. So I don't know, let's see, can we get up this big nasty obstacle we got here in front of us? In the first video I just did a nice easy loop so everybody could see the course. So let's see if we can get up one of those nastier obstacles I've made. Oh, bad line trying to get up this initial obstacle, which I mean there's many ways you can hit this one, many ways. So I don't know, this was one of those ones when I was making it. I tested it, all was well, and then I packed in a bunch of dirt and I guess it made it a little more slippery, and then I was struggling. I don't know. Looks like we're making it though. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. We're doing pretty good. Slow and steady. Hey. Ooh. Can we recover from falling into that hole? Whole lot of trouble? I don't think so. Nope. Look at that. So of course, I mean this is a natural bedrock, this is like part of a retaining wall, but when I moved in here and saw this big huge rock sitting here, I was like, one goal in mind, to climb. And to climb we are. Can't believe we just made it up that no problem. In my test runs I did make it up once to make sure I can do it, and then also failed many more times trying it again. Alright, and then coming through here too, we got some options. Let's just maybe go with an easier one because we are a little damp, also a little rusty, you know, haven't been crawling too much. But damn, am I happy with how this thing has turned out so far. I just wanted to make one big ass loop to get us going, and I feel on that front I delivered pretty well. So we'll see. We are getting into the fall now, so living in the beautiful British Columbia, it is a rainforest and we get a ton of rain, so hopefully I can get a bunch more time working on this course before we actually get into the real nasty weather. But regardless, we got a good base going. And the thing is too, is I don't like working when it's not dry optimal, because you know, if you make an obstacle in the wet and you test it, you're like, yeah, okay, I can make it now, but then like, you know, when it's dry, chances are it's just gonna be too easy peasy. So I like to make them in the dry so we can make them as challenging as possible, with the option of, you know, maybe you can do it in the wet, and maybe you can do it in the wet. What do I got click-clacking here to our left? Ooh. Oh, tumble! Ew, footing! It's on my foot! We knocked out the course horse! Roll! No, right, getting a little too crazy with it. But you know what? Isn't that what it's all about? Like, really? And oh yeah, new addition. We got the heart of the course. We got the heart of the Ruckus Range. Thanks to Cat. Cats contribute contribution to the knickknackies, like the old dirty goat. That's what the old dirty goat sounds like. Oh yeah, we are just slow crawling, shot calling. Can we make it past the old dirty goat without pissing him off? Can I make it down this rock without flipping off? Pissing off or flipping off? Hey Shark, what you doing up there, buddy? Hey, our resident wolf. Hey pal, heard me talking to y'all and he was like, hey, what's going on out there without me? I was gonna try to cut it over and go down the other side of this rock here, but I didn't really quite make it, so can we side hill it? Do we have the suspension to side hill without the flip? Ooh, dicey. Dicey, but so nicey. Hey Shark, what you doing, pal? You gonna get comfy? Poor old guy and his old hips. Went for a pretty good little walk yesterday and oh, was he feeling it. Gave him some CBDs and it helped mellow him out, but he just ain't getting up and down like he used to, the poor old guy. Unfortunately, Shotgun the Wolf, he's on there now. He had his 13th birthday at the beginning of September. So he's an old geezer. My old guy. But yeah, let's just keep crawling up this way. Past this little sheep dude. I don't know what this is from, if he's from a cartoon or something. I just saw this character and I was like, oh yeah, I can find a spot for you in the garden. For us to just crawl on by. Getting in some of that crusty dirt. This nice tree here has been giving us some coverage, so it's not soft and wet actually, it's bone dry in here. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Past these gnomes, they look kind of worse for the wear. I don't know, I think they might have had a collision here with that zombie gnome. We might have another couple zombies on our hands here. We're gonna have to keep our eyes on that one. And up the stairway. Ooh. Was I not paying attention? Can we not make it onto this rock? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. A boom bang. Let's just roll it back and get us at another angle, hitting this beautiful section. Not quite gonna make that corner the way I was hoping to. Let's take this little cut through in here, yay? Getting all silent there. It took me a couple tries to get over that staircase. Get some different angles for your whole viewing enjoyment and for my editing pleasure. Down past Birdie's house. It's just funny the kind of knickknacks you come across. So you like, hey, I got somewhere for that. I got an RC course. Down the Lost Vikings trail. Oh! Over the Lost Vikings ship. Ooh, it looks like this little section in here is still pretty damp, pretty greasy. Let's see if we can get up it. Yeah, not a problem for the killer bee. Are you kidding me? Look at this freaking thing go. Kill a bee. Look at that. Just flexed it right through. It's kind of a lovely shot right there. Might have to back her up. Snap a photo. I think we got ourselves a thumbnail for the video. Alright, let's just carry on out of this picturesque moment of the killer bee just flexing in all her glory. It is kind of funny in a sad way. When I first started this hobby, I was just all about them photo ops. And then I've noticed as I've started filming more and more and editing and doing all that jazz to be making these videos, I don't really take out the phone and snap photos as much as I used to, because I used to also do all my filming on my phone, and now I use this old GoPro Hero 7. So, gotta remind myself once in a while to, you know, take a moment, pump the brakes on, call cut, and snap a photo. Look at that. Killer bee. It's just a freaking crawling monster. With such beauty and grace. Yeah, this spot here, when it rains, the balcony, it just turns into a waterfall, so it keeps getting rutted out and rutted out. Pretty sweet though, kind of just added its own little added bonus to the section, added natural stigma to it, if you will. Back up. It's too late to back up. We got it. Rather back up than flip out, I'll tell you that. We're not in a competition, we're just having fun here. We got a tire flying, but landed down right where it needed to. One last massive flex for the killer bee, and then back through where we started. So thank you very much, everybody. I'm just so stoked to be back in action, back behind the trigger, just controlling this little crawling monster all over the place, bringing it onto the internets, the YouTubes, for anybody who wants to enjoy. So yeah, thank you all for checking out the video. If you haven't already, please hit that sub, hit that like, leave us a comment. It's not expected, I know I've been absent, but there is a Patreon if anybody wants to help keep this action going. No expectations, of course, but yeah, you be good, y'all. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Make sure to get out there and do what you love doing, because life is too damn short to not take the time to enjoy the time that you got. So please, enjoy, y'all. Keep your finger on that RC trigger and keep those wheels spinning. Till next time. Peace. Peace, y'all.